Okay, tubers, helping Daniel out today. Yeah, he's building his trellis for his cantaloupe, watermelon, and his honeydew over there. We're taking that temporary structure down because it just wasn't going to work. But Daniel is only 13. I say he's way beyond his years, but that's garden years. When it comes to carpentry and power tools, I'm going to help him out because I'm dad. Anyway, we're splitting all these 2x4s into 2x2s, and we're going to use that to build the frame. Once I get those ripped, as we're starting to build it, we'll check back in with you. I'm back. So anyway, Daniel hadn't been feeling too good. I don't know if he's going to be able to be out here for a lot of this, but this is what we're planning on doing. You can kind of see the idea. We're framing up the square. I'm going to have it leaned up, and then we're going to string some crop netting on it. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go. But anyway, I just wanted to update you on where we are and what we're doing. Look at that garden. I'm so proud of that boy. He's doing really well. Anyway, see you in a little bit. Okay, all right, tubers. Now I'm kind of bumming out here, not because of the way this is turning out, because it's going to turn out really nice, but because Daniel is he's not well. He's not feeling well at all, so he's going to sit this out. I'm going to go ahead and film this, put it up on YouTube, and he's going to make a video when he's feeling better to put on his channel, DP Finster 09, to explain why he wanted to do this and what his thoughts are. He actually designed it. He kind of came up with this whole idea, and I just put it together for him. Well, he didn't really design it. He just kind of came up with the idea of running up a trellis and using this stuff, and I just kind of made it work. So anyway, what we're doing is we're using this netting. It is a nylon or poly, whatever, I forgot what you call it, like fishing line kind of netting. Donald from the web cage in the Bayou Gardener turned me on to it, I don't know, several years ago. And unfortunate for me, I live here in Memphis, Tennessee, and you buy this stuff at Memphis Net and Twine. You can get it online. There's lots of different kinds. I happen to like this one best because of the size of the hole in it. It's about a 4-inch hole, and I know it's hard to see, but if you can kind of see that, it's about a 4-inch hole, and the climbing vegetables like your green beans and your cantaloupe and your cucumbers, they really have no problem making it up that netting. But anyway, what we're doing is I'm going to string this up. This is a 7-foot length on this netting. Some of the nets they range from 4 feet on up. But the 7-foot is what I like to buy because that's typically how high my stuff grows. I even used this for tomatoes one year. I put tomatoes and weaved it in and out of this on the way up, and it worked okay, but I ended up having to go back to support them because it was so heavy. I had it in such long lines that I had to go back and support them with some of this kind of this 2x4s or 2x2s rather, to prop them up because the weight of the tomatoes just kind of carried it on over. But anyway, it does work for tomatoes, so if you want to try that, just make sure you support it well. But anyway, I'll show you what this looks like when we're done. And I'm just kind of tying it to the sides with some piano wire kind of wiring. And I'll be tying it to each one of these support bars all the way up so that these cantaloupes have plenty of support. But anyway, I'll update you in a little bit. Thanks. Bye. Okay, we're back, and it's done. I may get a little tweaking here and there if I notice anything's loose, but I've taken some extra string and looped it around and pulled it tight. It's tight enough that if it were catgut and it had a little back to it, I think you could play it like a guitar. But anyway, we got the stuff getting ready to run up it. It's got some cantaloupe, watermelon. I think those are both cantaloupe, maybe a honeydew down there. I can't remember what he said he put in there. But I've tied it all down. She's pretty tight. There's still some loose stuff at the top, but once I get up here, if I need to, I'll get some more string and tighten it up too. But this is the way it looks. And hopefully this will be covered in green and melons on it. We've got some pantyhose that will tie up the melons to so that they can grow inside them. And the pantyhose will be tied to the netting and the support structure here so that the vine itself does not have to support the entire weight of the melons. But yeah, he's got a squash. He's already got a little baby squash on there. He fertilized it himself right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but she's in there. He fertilized it with the male flower. So we should be getting the squash. He's been kind of rubbing that in since I don't have any yet. But because that's just the way we do. We compete. Kind of makes it all good. But anyway, there's our structure. He will be updating you regularly when he's feeling better. So y'all pray for my little buddy Daniel. He's just a little puny. He's running a temp and not feeling well. But that's all for now. Y'all comment, rate, and subscribe if you like. We try to put a video out every week, at least one. Sometimes things happen though. So anyway, y'all go play in the dirt, and God bless you.